sprint to the net. Enriquez is there for the point. There for the putback. Pero libre si Castor for the corner three. Jared Castor hits that three-pointer.
Sabi niya si Flores, laro lang ng bata umatake at 12 na.
So we have a front take on Wolverine. Sidney on Wolverine throwing up a triple.
Joseph is not known as a three-point shooter. Pero itong si Cross.
Hirap mapasok ito ng Letran Heights. Si Andoy Estrella at may foul na tinawag dito. Castigaro completes that backdoor play. Drops it down low to Ilagan. Ilagan for three. Ilagan is on fire. Long distance three. Ginamitan pa ng bantay. Lista mo na.
Tayo po ay nagbabalik sa loob ng Mall of Asia Arena here in Pasay City, November 7, 2017. It's been 11 days since we had a break, and last we saw the San Sebastian College-Recoletos Golden Stags when they beat the JRU Heavy Bombers 85-73. At ngayon makakaharap nila ang San Beda College Red Lions, Robert Bolick, Jo Marie Presbitero. 8 years ago, these two teams started a rivalry when names like Borgie Remida, Calvin Abueva rose in the NCAA. Dalawa sa makulay na eskwelahan sa kasaysayan ng National Collegiate Athletic Association ay magbabanggaan muli for a do-or-die, sink-or-swim, win-or-go-home game. The San Sebastian College-Recoletos Golden Stags take on the San Beda College Red Lions in this pivotal playoff match brought to you by SNA at SNA HD, Channel 166. Michael Calisan is ready. That man, Robert Bolick, is ready. And he wants to go back to the finals of the NCAA. Magandang hapon po muli mga kapamilya. Ako po si Andre Felix. And kasama ko, dating standout player in the collegiate ranks and also now a strength and conditioning coach. Ang dami na, he's an analyst. Dahil mo nang ginagawa ngayon, hindi ko na nga malaman, but Mikey Reyes is with me today. Good afternoon.
Andre, San Beda, San Sebastian, classic matchup. Of course, we've seen the greats go up against each other like what you said the past 8 seasons or 8 seasons ago. And nagsimula yung rivalry na to, and we can expect another classic game coming from these two.
That was back in season 85, 8 years ago in 2009. Silipin muna natin ang ating step-ladder format because Lyceum of the Philippines University did sweep the elimination round. Hence, they are waiting in the finals. At ngayon nga, magbabanggaan ang San Sebastian at ang San Beda.
Well, of course, the road to this game has not been easy for both teams. Of course, San Beda, the last time they experienced second place lahat, hindi sila ang first place pagkatapos ng elimination round. How many years ago na yun? That was 11 seasons ago. And for San Sebastian, they had to beat Letran to enter this matchup right here. And they will have to go up against the defending champion San Beda Lions for them to go to the finals and go up against the undefeated Lyceum Pirates.
Will it be RK Ilagan, Ryan Costello, or will it be JB Mocon and the San Beda Red Lions? Who will face the head coach of the LPU Pirates? And he is with us. He is our guest analyst this afternoon. What a special day in the broadcast of SNA and the NCAA. First time ever na tatlo. At kasama natin si Coach Topex Robinson, also a former champion as a member of the San Sebastian Golden Stags. Coach, magandang hapon and welcome to the team.
Yes, magandang hapon, Andre, and magandang hapon, Mike. And I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to watch and learn about these two teams right now.
And we're also excited that you're here. You're not at home scouting these two teams.
Dito siya nag-scout, Andre.
Makakaharap. Dito mo na mas-scout. First-hand experience, Coach. First of all, how does it feel to be here with us right now and watching these two teams? And who knows kung sino yung makakalaban mo sa finals?
Especially, I'm excited, you know, sabi ko nga, mas maganda yung nandito nanonood eh. Kasi you could feel the spirit, you could see the bench, kung ano yung ginagawa nila, kung ano yung reaction nila, how the players are reacting right now, and most importantly, I'm checking the temperature here, kung paano mag-react yung mga dalawang players, because this is a do-or-die game, and you know how important it is for both of these teams.
Well, Coach, importante din itong sasabihin ni Mikey. I believe he has an early Christmas gift for you.
And of course, it's been a while na may undefeated team dito sa ating NCAA. So Coach, habang nag-ano ka, hawakan mo ito habang buong laro. Of course.
Sakto for the sweep. Mr. Vision himself, Topex Robinson, with the broom. He will be with us throughout this ball game. And in the meantime, balikan muna natin, Coach Topex, Mikey, yung first 2 times, the first round and the second round meetings ng San Beda and San Sebastian. Both those times, tagumpay ang San Beda, 76-67 back in July 8. And in September 15, 76-65 naman. And again, favoring the San Beda Red Lions, Mikey.
Of course, 2 somewhat convincing wins for the team of Coach Boyet Fernandez. At dito, kita natin JV Mocon attacking the basket, staying on attack mode on both those games. As we see here, Michael Calisan and JV Mocon on both games and nag-match up at talagang na-challenge sa isa't isa. In their first game, Calisan scoring 13 points. And JV Mocon countering that with 15 points and 13 boards. Kung second game naman, Michael Calisan exploded for 23 points and JV Mocon answered with 17 and 11. So both these players will be very important, other than, of course, the role players na pag-uusapan, of course, natin maya.
Coach Topex, it seems like Coach Egay Macaraya and the San Sebastian Stags haven't gotten over that hump. Losing to San Beda those 2 times. Ano sa tingin mo yung mga magiging adjustments ng Stags heading into this one, because it is a do-or-die game?
Yeah, what's obvious in this last 2 games nila, both of them are close games. You know, we know that San Sebastian or even San Beda knows how nakakatakot tong San Sebastian. They'll never stop playing. Kahit ilan na yung lamang nila, they're just gonna keep on playing and keep on grinding it out with them. So that's kind of scary. And also, San Sebastian's momentum, yun yung magiging isa sa mga bagay na I'm sure Coach Boyet Fernandez is really looking at right now.
Pag-usapan naman natin ngayon, Coach Topex and Mikey, that man on our screens right now, RK Ilagan, bata ng Tondo. He did light it up in their last game against JRU. It was also a do-or-die game, and boy, Ilagan did step up. 8 of 12 from the field, 5 of 7 from downtown. Yun naman talaga yung job description ni RK Ilagan.
Well, of course, RK Ilagan introducing himself last season, nung season 92, talagang lighting it up from the outside at any point of the basketball game. And we all know that RK Ilagan has been one of the main gunners for Coach Egay Macaraya. Although, nung season natin, nagbigay siya ng onting space for Renzo Navarro and of course Ryan Costello to take part sa kanilang rotation. Pero RK Ilagan, when they need him the most, last game nga, 21 points, 8 of 12 from the field, 5 of 7 from 3-point distance. And of course, tumulong din yan in other departments with 5 rebounds and 5 assists. So we all know that he will need to step up para manalo itong San Sebastian.
RK Ilagan is number 6 when it comes to 3 points made in the NCAA, converting close to 2 3-pointers per outing. In the meantime, Coach Topex, tatanungin kita ng keys to winning. Let's take a look at your Mr. Robinson's to-do list, kung ano ba ang kailangan gawin ni RK Ilagan at ng San Sebastian to get this victory against San Beda and move on to the finals.
Yes, Andre, very important. They know that they're not really that tall compared to the big men of San Beda, but ang importante dito, they really need to run. You know, they really need to really quicken up the pace. We know that San Beda is a half-court team, half-court execution team. And especially, malaking bagay yung ginawa ni RK Ilagan. It kind of propel yung mga guards nila, like Renzo Navarro, that's Ryan Costello. And ang importante kasi dito, if they could really attack them, malaking bagay mau-open up even Michael Calisaan on the baseline.
And also, you did mention, let's get physical. And which has been the calling card even when you were coaching San Sebastian, that physicality of the Stags.
Exactly, Andre. Alam naman natin itong San Sebastian. Kilala to for being physical. Kumbaga, ito yung example ng college basketball or NCAA basketball. Kumbaga, they're gonna look for ways. They're smaller group, but they have to bring something different on the table, which is very important for them to survive.
In the meantime, puntahan naman natin ang defending champions, the San Beda College Red Lions. Let's talk about this guy. Although you did win that game against them, but this man, Donald Tangwa, parang pinasakit ang ulo mo in that game, Coach Topex. What a game for Donald Tangwa. He really tried to carry the Red Lions, Mikey, in that game, scoring 34 points and grabbing 15 boards, blocking 2 shots in the process.
And here in season 93, slowly, eventually, talagang bumalik yung rhythm and confidence nitong si Donald Tangwa, who of course tore his ACL halfway through the season last year. At dito, kalaban ng Lyceum, kalaban sina Coach Topex Robinson. Even up against someone like Mike Harry Zuzu, he scored 34 big points on 23 shots. So kitang-kita yung aggressiveness dito ni Donald Tanco with 13 boards and 2 blocks. So both on offense and defense. And coming into this game with the lack of a big man or at least a foreign athlete, itong San Sebastian, San Beda will need again the aggressiveness. And of course, to be able to control the paint, itong si Donald Tanco will be big for Coach Boyd Fernandez.
Of course, the native of Yaounde, Cameroon, Donald Tanco, Coach Topex. For you, ano naman yung mga kailangan gawin ni Donald Tanco at ni Robert Bolick and the San Beda Red Lions to get back to the finals and face the Lyceum Pirates?
Obviously, after Donald Tanco really dominating the paint, I think one of the keys that I'm sure Coach Boyd will look at is really keeping the ball to Donald Tanco. They want to go high percentage, which is giving it to the post. At the same time, it's gonna trigger yung offense ng San Beda. So napaka-importante for them to really look at them. Actually, when we played them, we saw already the flashes of Donald Tanco, which they missed during the eliminations. And it's really a bright spot now for Coach Boyd Fernandez.
And also, you did mention, Coach, in your Mr. Robinson's to-do list, yung sharing is caring. San Beda is hard to stop when they share the basketball.
Definitely. You have the talent, you have the skill, you have Robert Bolick who's really gonna create shots. But what's important for them is to really look for that open shot. Not settling. Just obviously, Donald is a threat on the post, pero hindi ibig sabihin nun siya lang naman ang gagawa ng paraan para manalo para sa San Beda.
Because this San Beda team is really deep. In the meantime, we are also deep. We are 4 teams strong. Puntahan natin ang ating pang-apat na kasamahan na si Binibining Siege Tantenko, who is also with us at courtside. Hi, Siege. Good afternoon.
Magandang hapon, Andre, Mikey, and Coach Topex. Alam nyo, kakakausap ko lang sa ating dalawang koponan at kitang-kita ko sa mga mata nila ang kanilang kasabikan na manalo sa labang ito. Kaya mga kapamilya natin ngayon, huwag kayong pauhuli sa ating basketball action at sagutan nyo na ang ating question of the day. Sino ang Mythical 5 mo? Just use the hashtag NCAA Season 93, hashtag NCAA Strong para mapakita namin ang inyong mga tweets live on air during our game. Of course, mapapanood nyo din ang ating laro via live stream. That's at sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCAA. Aabangan namin ang mga tweets nyo, mga kapamilya. Coach Topex, abangan din kita after the game para machika ang Lyceum.
Abangan ka daw, Coach.
Abangan din kita mamaya.
Okay, Siege, maraming salamat. Aabangan din natin ang mga courtside reports ni Siege Tantenko mamaya-maya when the game begins. In the meantime, yung question of the day ni Siege, Mikey, and Coach Topex, yung Mythical 5. Tanungin ka namin, Coach. Pero walang dapat kasama na
Marcelino Twins,
walang
bawal
Marcelino Twins,
Dalawa
walang CJ
kaagad yun.
Perez, walang Jesper Ayay, walang Mike Harry Zuzu. Give us your top 5 players na impressed you in Season 93.
I guess what's obvious is Robert Bolick. I would go with him. Obviously, there's also Reynan Batak. Here, there's Michael Calisaan. And I really like JV Mocon. And obviously, one of the big men that really flourished dito sa Season 93 is itong si Prince Essay.
Wow, what a strong 5 para kay Coach Topex Robinson. Partida, wala pang CJ Perez na sinama doon at Mike Harry Zuzu. We saw the players who will be the catalysts and also the antagonists and protagonists in this game. Up next, pagbalik namin, it will be San Beda and San Sebastian renewing this rivalry that began 8 years ago. Coach Egay Macaraya and the San Sebastian College-Recoletos Golden Stags take on Boyet Fernandez and the San Beda College Red Lions. Dito lamang sa inyong do or die playoff game sa NCAA live on SNA.
RK Ilagan, point guard.
Alvin Capobres, forward. Jason David, forward.
Mike Calisaan, forward.
JM Calma, center.
Joe Presbitero, point guard.
Devon Potts, shooting guard.
Robert Bolick, point guard.
JV Mocon, power forward.
Dang Quapie, center.
Bravo Baste, yan ang kanilang sinisigaw. Mga nakadilaw ngayong hapon sa loob ng Mall of Asia Arena sa lungsod ng Pasay. College basketball at its best. Samantala, mga galing ng Mendiola, mga nakapula, sumusuporta sa mga Leon ng San Beda at mga Stags. Even the little ones are here this afternoon. Tingnan natin ang ating starting five. RK Lagan will be the starting point guard of Coach Egay Macaraya. He will be joined by Alvin Cabobres in the backcourt. It's Jason David and Michael Calisaan in the front court, along with JM Calma. San Sebastian will be in their yellow and red uniforms this afternoon. This season's hosts, the San Sebastian College-Recoletos Golden Stags. Para naman sa panig ng San Beda College Red Lions, Joe Marie Presbitero, Devon Potts will be at the backcourt. In the front court, it will be JV Mocon, along with Robert Bolick, and Donald Taqua will be the man in the middle. Your thoughts, gentlemen, Coach Topex, the starting five ni Coach Egay and ni Coach Boyet. Pag-usapan muna natin yung starting five. Nakita natin, puro veteranong sinimulan ni Coach Boy at Mikey para sa San Beda.
At kitang-kita dito, Andre, Coach Egay Macaraya, right away wanting itong si RK Lagan to come out strong. Kasi usually we see him coming off the bench, Ryan Costello or Renzo Navarro would start.
That's right.
Pero dito, gusto niya, alam niya na yung momentum at yung kumpiyansa ni RK nandyan.
Hindi siya magagaling sa bench ngayon. Let's see if he rides with that hot hand. In the meantime, Presbitero starts it off with a yes para sa tres. San Beda's on the board.
And right away, Robert Bolick finding itong si Presbitero open on the wing. And nawala dun yung matchup ng San Sebastian.
Calisaan will take the jumper. You know, that's something, Coach Topex, that Calisaan was able to develop through the years, and you've seen that kid grow as well.
Yeah, really matured a lot itong si Michael Calisaan. What's important right here is kung paano niya ma-involve yung kanyang mga kasama. Obviously, he's really playing big, but what's important here is, you know, everybody should cooperate or participate kumbaga, with everything that they're doing right now.
That's right. In the meantime, turnover number 1 para kay Jason David. By the way, ating mga opisyales, Art Herrera, Nestor Zambrano, and Jovit Okpemya. There is Coach Egay Macaraya.
I believe the most important thing here for San Sebastian to start this ball game is to be aggressive at hindi ma-intimidate kasi halos 3/4 ng ating crowd dito ay naka-verde. Ay
Naka-pula.
Naka-red.
Naka-red na. Kanina naka-verde, yung naka-green.
Nanalo ka sila sa kanina.
Wow, what a game that was. Triple overtime to eliminate the San Beda Red Cubs. Ngayon naman puntahan natin, balikan natin si Binibining Siege Tantenko, who was able to talk to both teams and also will tell us how they spent the long break. Right, Siege?
Tama ka dyan, Andre. Hindi naramdaman ng Baste ang long break dahil pagkatapos ng kanilang panalo kontra JRU, iisang araw lang ang kanilang pahinga bago sumabak sa tinatawag nilang pinakamahirap na training all season. Ayon kay Coach Egay Macaraya, playing our normal game will not be enough today, so you can expect them to be more physical at mas mahigpit pa raw ang kanilang magiging depensa. Sa panig naman ng San Beda, pagpapatibay ng kanilang culture ang naging focus sa break na ito. Meron silang team building to focus on communication and trust. Sabi ni Joe Presbitero, ang gusto nilang makita today, walang sisihan pag may nagkamali and simply move forward as a team. Si Coach Topex palagi ang sinasabi, it's important to know your why. Ang sabi ng San Beda today, sabi ni Bolick, we're playing for our families, for our Bedan community, and also para bawian ang juniors team namin. Back to you, Andre.
Maraming salamat, Siege. What an emotional game that was. Kanina, gentlemen, Coach Topex and Mikey, we did see, that was a great game. Triple overtime sa juniors. Tagumpay ang Green Hills, LaSalle Green Hills, triple overtime. Nakita natin, the players of San Beda were crying earlier. We saw Evanele he was in tears. So, itong mga kuya nila, sina JV Mocon, Joe Presbitero, Devon Potts, Robert Bolick, they want to avenge also that loss.
But of course, yun yung mga batang nila. I'm sure, binibigyan nila ng advice yun, especially papasok ng Final Four. And talking about Evanele, malamang makikita natin sa stage na to, Andre, next season, it's Evan.
Lyceum ba? Lyceum mga to.
Sana nga maligaw din sa Intramuros.
Naligaw ng pasok sa eskwela.
CJ Perez naligaw sa Intramuros. Ito si Devon Potts. Medyo naliligaw daw ang kanyang shooting this season compared to last season. But this game, he says he wants to pour it out all before he goes to the pros. Bolick wanting a foul. No whistle blown. Calisaan, tinatawag si Ilagan. Here's RK against a bigger Mocon. Ilagan, the jumper. And Taqua Tangwa gets another rebound for the Red Lions.
But it's good that San Sebastian is staying aggressive. Kahit medyo hindi sila makashoot dito. But of course, the law of averages maya-maya. Madadrop din yan as Donald Tangwa committing useless turnover and kitang-kita yung passion ni Robert Bolick dun sa turnover na yan.
Yeah, you're right there, Mikey. You know what's obvious here right now with San Sebastian. Though they're missing their shots, those are the shots that you want to take. Coming off attacks from their guards. Nakita natin kanina si Calma, just missing that point blank. But you would, if you're Coach Egay, he would love the aggressiveness of their guards.
Well, pagkatapos ng 2 minutes na ginamit si RK Ilagan, inupo siya ni Egay Macaraya at pinasok na ang kanyang veteranong point guard na si Ryan Costello.
Of course, naghahanap ng floor general right now. Itong si Coach Egay Macaraya with Michael Calisaan here staying aggressive pa din with that jumper from the outside.
Calisaan of 2 from the field this afternoon. Presbitero, will he be perfect? No. He earlier did hit a 3-pointer, tapik. Last touch ni Costello, bola ay mananatili sa San Beda. The Stags are 0 of 5 to begin this game, habang 1 of 6 ang San Beda. Both teams actually struggling from the field this afternoon.
Of course, we have to commend both teams' defense to sa ating paniwalang laro. Even though nakakuha sila mga gandang tira, everything is challenged right now for both teams.
Mocon, where the putback is good. It's now a 7-0 lead para sa defending champs. Gayosa's now in as well. Nice, good rotation. Ganda nung pihit doon ni Capopres, and he puts the Stags on the board.
That was a good setup play coming from the Stags. Makita natin yung advantages nila. Medyo iniinip nila itong depensa ng San Beda.
Bolick, naghahanap ng movement. Umatake si Presbitero. Nakuha muli ni Mocon. Tutungo sa linya for 2 free throws. Si JV Mocon. Let's go back to this play for our Vivo clear shot of the game. First 2 points, Mikey, ng San Sebastian.
Movement away from the basketball. Yun ang isa sa mga pinibreach ni Coach Egay Macaraya. He wants his team to work as a unit. At yung mga backdoor play, yung mga curls off screens, malaking bagay, especially with the length and athleticism of the players of San Sebastian.
Jason David, pinasok na rin ni Egay Macaraya, already fielding in about 8 players.
Trying to find the right mix of players, Coach Egay Macaraya, early in this game.
Abang si Soberano, nakita natin bahagya. Di pa pinapasok ni Coach Boyet Fernandez. Actually, hindi pa humuhugot si Coach Boyet from his bench, Coach Topex.
Actually, you could notice, kaya nga na sinabi ni Mikey, maagang nagbabalasan ng lineup itong si Coach Egay Macaraya. What's obvious is, San Beda now is really attacking the paint, which is their strength. Yun yung nagiging problema ngayon ni Coach Egay.
Coach Topex, looking at this yung ginagawa ngayon ni Coach Egay Macaraya. As a coach, ikaw, ano yung thin line between keeping your starters, and syempre may may starters ka, may core players ka, keeping them in a game like this na medyo struggling, opposed to ipasok mo muna, subukan mo muna in a knockout game like this?
I think what Coach Egay is doing right now is trying to find the right combination. Makikita natin kasi minsan dyan you might have played good with this lineup against this other team, pero pagdating mo dito sa San Beda, kumbaga hindi nag-work yung matchup that worked for you during their game against JRU.
Aming di yata maganda, nakatabi natin si Topex Robinson dito.
Dami ko natututunan
First half scouting report, pinaghahandaan niya. Siguro sa tatanungin ni Boyet Fernandez at ni Egay Macaraya, ba't yun nilagay si Topex Robinson?
Manunod ng replay yung dalawang coach mamaya. Kung naman ang madulas si Coach Topex ng konti.
Gayosa with the steal against Mocon to beat. Nakita si David on the left. Mintes, babalik sa mga nakapula na Red Lions. Bots to Tangwa with a slam and a foul.
And Davon Potts, of course, struggling all season long. Pero you see the confidence is coming back. Of course, nasaktan din yan si Davon Potts. He was injured for a few games. Pero dito, in-attacking and finding Donald Tangwa at the last moment for that slam.
At yan ang ating Milo Nutriap. Galing move of the quarter. The Cameroonian will head to the free throw line for a possible 3-point play. When we return, lamang ang kanyang koponan ng 8. Ito po ang NCAA live on SNA. Coach Egay gathering his troops. And this is another do-or-die game for them. They've survived Letran. They've also survived JRU. And in that playoff game versus Letran that was largely won by Ryan Costello and Michael Calisan. Ito naman against JRU. 4 players were in double figures. Alin Bulanadi, Jason David, leading the way also.
At ang kagandahan sa team ni Coach Egay Macaray is the depth of that team. Of course, Alin Bulanadi, maganda rin yung nilaro yan dito sa Season 93. Also, itong si Michael David. Pero kahit nung nag-struggle sila, they still got that win. So nakikita natin talaga yung lalim ng bench at ng roster ni Coach Egay Macaray.
Ang 5 ni Egay Macaray sa sahig, mga nakadilaw na San Sebastian Stags. Alfred Gayosa, Alin Bulanadi, Ryan Costello, Alvin Capobres. At dyan din si Justin Mercado. Nahihirapan ang San Sebastian. Umatake si Costello, rebounded by Potts. Off to Bolick now. The Red Lions are on the attack. Tangkwa underneath. Gets the foul. Ilista mo na para kay Donald Tangkwa. Second 3-point play in this game for Tangkwa.
Again, itong San Beda really dominating and really looking at the paint. Again, one of the things that they're feeding off is yung pinanggalingan nga naman nila when they played LPU is they really went to Donald Tangkwa. That's why they're just going back to that kind of offense again.
Ito yung sinasabi natin, Donald Tangkwa playing super well against Mike Harizuzu and now knowing the recognition of his teammates na alam nila na may clear advantage sila down low at pinapagpatuloy nila bigyan itong si Donald Tangkwa. Hindi rin pinapahiya yung game plan ng San Beda dito.
Tangkwa won't be able to convert on that bonus. 4 of 12 from the field ng San Beda, 33% from the field. 10% lamang sa San Sebastian, only 1 field goal courtesy of Alvin Capobres. As we take a look at Gayosa's 3 off to the side. Bola ay babalik sa San Beda. Coach, sa tingin mo, gano'ng kalaki dahil 11 days ang pahinga and you guys also are resting. But you think yung rest, dahil ang tagal natin, nagkaroon ng undas, ng bakasyon, naka-apekto to sa parehong koponan natin?
I think at the start, medyo talagang mararamdaman mo yung medyo rusty. But again, pagka pinawisan na yung mga malalaro niyan, I'm sure they really are gonna go back to business.
And speaking of back to business, as Presbitero fires another 3, wala. Mocon with the offensive board, off to Tangkwa. Again, nangakalabaw sa loob. Good defensive stop that time from the bigs of San Sebastian.
And that's that's exactly what San Sebastian needs to do is kailangan nilang i-triple, i-double team ito si Donald Tangkwa para medyo mahirapan naman yung big man ng San Beda.
And look at Mercado going to the glass. Bulanadi, nilinis ang ring. Pasok para kay Alin Bulanadi. Second field goal.
Ito yung sinasabi natin dito kay Alin Bulanadi. The confidence of this guy coming into this season. And of course, last season, siya rin ang tumalo sa San Beda nung elimination round with that game-winning jumper.
That's right. Here's Bolick. Yes, para sa 3. Para sa King Lion. Robert Bolick is now on the board and puts his team back up to 12.
Of course, dun sa exit ni Baser Amer, they were looking for the next King Lion. At Robert Bolick, pre-season pa lang, pinakita na niya siya ang susunod.
Navarro, ginamitan ng banda, napangiti siya. Ilista mo na. It's a 3-pointer from Enzo Navarro.
Yeah, this is what's scary about San Sebastian. When you thought na medyo you're dominating already, next thing you know, itong San Sebastian is biglang bubulusok. But what's important right now for San Sebastian is they have to make stops. What's happening right now with that Bolick 3 is they're getting to their flow, they're getting to their rhythm. So, kailangan ng gawin ng San Sebastian is medyo get them out of that comfort zone nitong San Beda.
Mukhang si Robert Bolick nasa comfort zone niya na. Coach Topex and Mikey knocking down another 3. Balikan natin. Ito yung drive ni Presbitero to Bolick. Una niyang 3 puntos and then the second one. Presbitero again, the drive and then the kick to Bolick at the corner.
And of course, dapat hindi humelap doon si Alin Bulanadi sa corner knowing na si Robert Bolick din yung bantay niya. Pero Robert Bolick and these 3-pointers are only making it tougher for the Stags. Kasi nga, kinokontrol na ni Tangkwa yung ilalim. Kumakana pa sa labas yung kanyang teammates. Mas mahirap ma-stop yung ganitong San Beda.
In the meantime, Justin Mercado scores inside, providing quality minutes, defending Tangkwa as well. Potts, ibababa nila sa poste muli kay Tangkwa, the double. Nice cut by Mocon, gets fouled. JV will head to the line for 2.
Yeah, the good thing about that play with San Beda is they're really looking for Donald Tangkwa there. What's important also is nare-recognize din ni Tangkwa kung may darating the double. So it's either he's gonna attack the paint or he's gonna look for that open JV Mocon.
Lamang ng 10 ang Red Lions, 19-9. We'll be right back after a few messages from our friends and sponsors. Robert Bolick on your screens, the leading scorer of the Red Lions. 32% from three-point area in season 93, averaging close to 13 points per game, close to 5 rebounds, close to 6 rebounds, that is, 6 assists, and also close to 1 steal. Bolick and Mocon did the damage.
Of course, two MVP candidates in one team dito sa San Beda Red Lions have really helped the cause of San Beda. Even though they didn't get that first spot, alam naman natin na talagang lalaban din pa rin yan for a final spot. And of course, yung dalawang MVP candidate niya yan, alam ni Coach Topex yan because he has his own 2 MVP candidates with Lyceum.
Ayan, makikita natin yung rebounding department thanks to our Sultan of Stats, Pong Ducanes. Mocon already with 9 and San Sebastian as a team with only 7 rebounds, and this is a team that's averaging, you know, close to 42 rebounds per game itong San Sebastian. Ilagan is back on the floor with that long 3 offensive rebound ni Navarro. 10 on their shot clock, under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Kalisaan, tapos.
Michael Kalisaan, ang pinaka masama o pangit na gagawin niya dito is to fall in love with that jumper. We all know he can also convert from the inside at alam din niya yung footwork niya kailangan niyang gamitin here against San Beda.
Nice spin there by Mocon pero naagaw ni Ilagan. Hinahabol ng San Beda. Navarro off to Bulanadi. Blanca ni Tangqua. Now here's Bolick. He will set things up. They don't have to rush anything. They're up here 21-9, under 2 minutes to play. Bolick the handoff to Potts. Mocon swings it over to Tongko. Now down low again. On the low block is Tangqua. The kick out to Potts. Potts goes closer. Ilista mo na para kay Davon Potts.
Well, yeah, what's good about that play is how many players touch the ball. Kumbaga, umikot talaga yung bola from one side to the other. And then they were so patient and looking for that opportunity.
Yan yung binanggit mo kanina on top of the coverage na sharing is caring, and it did work for the Red Lions that time around. Navarro using that screen by Mercado. Navarro for 3. Wala. Tangqua with another rebound.
And on the opposite end naman, medyo nakakita tayo ng individual plays coming from San Sebastian dun sa pagkakataong yon. At not really a bad shot. Tira naman ni Renzo yun, but they could have looked for a better shot dun sa possession na yun.
Kalisaan, finally his first basket in the game. For a guy who averages 16.4 points per game, that is really big. Hitting his first field goal in this do-or-die game in the final minute of the first quarter.
I think what's good about that offense by San Sebastian is galing yun sa transition, which is really the strength nitong San Sebastian Golden Stacks.
1 of 4 is Kalisaan from the field. Potts, hold from the outside, although he did hit that jumper kanina lamang. Ilagan, season opening. Kalisaan, blanca na naman ni Tangqua. Tangqua already 2 blocks today. Bolick. Tongko for 3. Raj Tongko, we've seen his minutes also drop in this season. He's been given minutes by Coach Boyet. Last shot time para sa San Sebastian. Down by 12. Navarro, 5 to shoot. Navarro in trouble. Bolick to end the first. Oh! And Robert Bolick was able to back it in from the other side. Our officials though ay kailangan nilang i-review kung nabitawan ni Bolick on time. Gentlemen, what do you think?
Mr. Bolick, do you?
Malinaw.
Do you, Mr. Bolick? Robert Bolick, the new King Lion, ending the first quarter with a bang, using the backboard.
That expression on Robert Bolick's face says it all, and how the Red Lions did in the first quarter. Bolick scoring 9 points. San Sebastian as a team, only 11. They led as much as 14, make that 15 now. This is the biggest lead. Balikan natin, Coach Topex and Mikey, yung first quarter highlights natin. What a cold start para sa San Sebastian. It's been all San Beda, Coach Topex, in the first quarter.
Yeah, what's good about San Beda right now during the first quarters, they went inside out. They really pounded the paint. They really went high percentage shots. And from there, that opened up outside shooting. You know, that's why Bolick had two threes earlier because nag-start sila inside out. But what's important also is they're really packing the paint. Maganda yung depensa nila against San Sebastian. That's why San Sebastian now is just settling for outside shots.
Well, that is the score at the end of the first 10 minutes of this do-or-die playoff game. San Beda up by 15, 26-11. Second quarter sa aming pagbabalik. Ito po ang inyong NCAA on SNA.